Hi, I'm Mr. Bishop, a human being, and welcome to another round of Words of Wisdom with me, your host, Mr. Bishop, a human. This month's word of wisdom is focused on the word imagination. We'll get to that word in a minute, but first, do you ever feel completely stuck in a rut? As in every day due to this pandemic, you're increasingly frustrated, stressed out, maybe angry, annoyed, and feeling like you're about to explode? Feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and you could explode at any moment into a big fiery ball of... Anyway, I am here to say that this is a common feeling. We've been at this global pandemic and remote learning business for a long time now, and it is completely normal to have the feelings you're having. None of us have ever had to go through anything like this before, and so it's important for you to know and remember that we are all really dealing with this together. But there are ways to combat these feelings, right? So we've talked about some of these in the previous Words of Wisdom videos, but today I want to talk specifically with you about the word imagination. Imagination is the ability to come up with images in your mind in order to come up with new and creative ideas. So you think about the image in your mind. Sometimes it's helpful when you shut your eyes and do this. And then sometimes you can then create what you see yourself. So let's go over some examples of how we can have imagination and how we can show imagination. Okay, so one of my go-to things for imagination is playing an instrument. Now I know some of you might not know how to play an instrument yet, and if you went to play piano, it'd sound like this. Okay, and you would be sad because it would sound like that. But over time, you learn and you get better and better. But for those of you especially who know how to play an instrument and it's just sitting there in the corner collecting dust, whatever it is, you gotta get out there and start playing that thing. Imagine what you want to play, imagine the sounds of what you're going for, and then sit down and create something. Because these are the things that lift me, this is just me personally, these are the things that lift me out of my feelings of sadness and anger and all that. So I just get in the zone, I just sit down and get in the zone. We're bored and we're frustrated and we're like, I want someone to entertain me. Hey, how about entertain yourself, right? I just created this story out of thin air, and you can do the same thing too. We all have access to the same things, right? We have our Chromebooks. We can write in Google Docs. We have a notepad or a piece of paper. We can use a pencil. Do you know J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series? She didn't have very much money when she was first starting out, and she wrote all of her notes on napkins because that's what she could afford at the time. So anyone can do this. Next example. Okay, this next one's gonna be really tricky to follow. So So just kind of stay with me here, okay? So it's gonna be really hard. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna find a comfy spot, okay? You're gonna lie down and you shut your eyes. Imagination is tuning in with yourself, your soul, your spirit, your brain, your imagination, and just seeing what you see, right? So get out of my way, pillow. So at nighttime when I'm going to sleep, I imagine like happy places, right? And I think about happy places in my mind that I've been to before, but I also think about like these fantasy worlds and things that I could go do and places that I could go see. And when I tap into that, right, it's like it just makes me feel free. And I think if there's anything this pandemic has done lately is it has made some of us feel trapped. Like we're stuck where we are, whether it's our bedroom or our house or trapped behind a mask, right? We feel trapped. And so the reason that I'm talking to you guys about imagination this month is because I want you to tap into something that's there all the time, right? We feel trapped physically where we are, but you just tap into this and you go anywhere. And sometimes we need that escape, and that escape is okay to have. And you can escape through your mind, you can escape through your guitar, you can escape through your book, you can escape through making a paper airplane. There's an endless number of things that you can do. And sometimes that's healthy to do that and just to kind of break out of your cycle of thinking if it's been too negative lately. Okay, so that's it for now, but we will talk about more examples next week. I think you're all great. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And with something to think about, this is Mr. Bishop. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. I'm gonna take a nap now.